Hello, welcome everyone. My name is Andrea, if I haven't met you. So, thank you for joining me today. And I'm going to lead you through a 30-minute calming practice. So, we're going to focus on mindfulness and breathing. And then we're going to do a few postures to just honor our bodies, calm our bodies, release maybe some tension that can be in kind of our hips and low back, because that's a space where many of us can hold a lot of tension, emotion, experiences. So, if you have a mat, awesome. If you don't, then you can practice on a blanket or on the floor. You may want to have just a blanket or just a pillow to put under your knees while we practice. So I want to invite you to find yourself in a laying down supine position. And again, if you want extra support, you can put the blanket underneath your knees or even underneath your ankles. So laying down, letting your arms just fall to the side. And just beginning to settle in, feeling free to adjust as you need. And if this posture of laying flat on your back doesn't honor where you're at today, I invite you can come to a seated position. You can find whatever posture that honors your body as we begin with some mindfulness and breathing. In my classes, I say over and over again, the only thing required is your breath. Everything else is a choice. So I want to invite you to remember that if you are noticing something arising within you that isn't honoring your body, your emotions, your thoughts, I invite you to shift and then to adjust as you need to honor yourself. All right, so if it feels safe for you, I want to invite you to close your eyes. And if it doesn't, that's okay. You can just soften your gaze, pick just a spot and just gaze there. I want to invite you to give yourself permission to just come as you are today to this practice. Giving yourself permission to feel how you feel, to let everything just be there. I invite you just to sink into the surface that's supporting you, letting any assumptions or expectations just fall away. Give yourself permission to just be. And just begin to notice what you notice. Mindfulness is paying attention on purpose to the present moment without judgment, offering yourself kindness and curiosity to whatever it is you're experiencing. So as you're laying on your back or whatever posture that you have decided honors your body this day, I invite you to just begin to just pay attention to whatever sensations, physical sensations, emotional sensations, thoughts, whatever you're noticing, just make space for them. Hold space for those things and just be with them. offering all parts of us kindness and approaching things that maybe are confusing or you don't understand or don't like, approaching it with curiosity. So, just noticing how your whole self feels coming into this practice. And next, I want to invite you just to notice what sounds that you hear. Maybe it's in the room that you're in, maybe it's the sound of my voice, maybe it's your breath or some external sound outside the room you're in. Just take a pause and bring all of your focus and attention to the sounds. Next, I invite you, whether your eyes are closed or your eyes are open, I invite you to notice what you see. And maybe it's light, dark, colors, shapes, just bringing all of your attention on what you see. Then beginning to smell. What do you notice with your sense of smell? Notice any tastes in your mouth or even any textures. You can rub your tongue around your teeth and just slowly just begin to notice taste and texture in your mouth. And begin to notice the temperature of your body. Are you feeling cool or warm or a mix? Just notice. Notice how your body feels against the surface that's supporting you, feeling that connection, noticing your body move as you breathe, and maybe any textures with your fingertips, just noticing that sense of touch. Next, I want to invite you to just kind of notice any sensations you're feeling in your body, starting with their head and forehead. Maybe there's tension or soreness. Just bringing awareness to physical sensations. So, forehead, cheekbones, jaw, feeling free to move any part of your body around that you want to connect more with or to release any tension. Your neck and shoulders, your left arm from top to bottom, and then your right arm from top to bottom. Noticing your heart space, the front and the back by your shoulder blades. And as you're noticing sensation, if you notice any emotional sensation, and just notice it. You don't have to give it a lot of mental energy. You can just be with the sensations you feel within your body and just be with everything you're noticing welcoming, holding space for it. And then noticing your torso, all sides of it, low back, belly, hips. Noticing what you notice. Offering what you're noticing kindness and curiosity. The top of the left leg all the way down to the bottom. Your feet, toes. And then again to the right leg from the top all the way to the bottom. Feet and toes. And then just noticing your whole body. What stuck out to you? What did you notice? Holding space for it. Offering kindness, curiosity, letting everything else just melt away, the past, the future, just allowing yourself to be fully here and now. Next, I invite you to bring your attention to your breath and just notice how your breath feels in your body. Before changing it, just be with it as it is. Notice if it feels easy, challenging, long, short, heavy, light. And then when you feel ready, begin to draw the breath in a little longer and slower into the deeper spaces of your torso and your belly. Not forcing anything, but just gently and kindly drawing it in a little deeper. And then making your exhale a little longer than your inhale. And you can exhale through your nose or your mouth. And then again, just drawing that breath in a little longer, a little slower, a little deeper. Feeling that expansion of your torso, of your rib cage, and then a nice slow, long exhale. Drawing that breath in through your nose and then out through your nose or mouth. Feel free to explore your breath as you draw it in longer, wider, deeper. And nice, long, slow exhale. And then coming into your senses again, listening to your breath, noticing your breath as it comes in your nose, the temperature, the smell, the sounds, the felt sensation of your body moving, expanding, collapsing, holding space for your breath just as it is. Finding your rhythm, finding what honors you today. Giving yourself permission to just be as you are with all of what you're experiencing. I'm just going to give a few more moments of some nice, long, slow inhales and long, slow exhales. And just begin to notice any part that has shifted, where you're noticing maybe a little more calm or regulation, a settledness. Notice how your body and your breath and your mind have shifted, and just these simple practices of mindfulness and breath. We just receive as we inhale oxygen, breath of life, and we release. Maybe we soften those muscles that feel tense. Maybe we release some emotion. We just release whatever it is that we're holding on to that we need to release. Receive what you need, release what you don't. And then when you feel ready, maybe you want to stay there and just keep breathing. You have complete permission to do that. But if you would like a little movement, body posture, I invite you to come onto your back. And you can keep, if it honors your body, if you have low back issues, you can keep a blanket under your knees, or you don't have to have one, whatever honors you. I want to invite you to draw your knees into your chest. We want to stay connected to that nice breath and inhale. We want to notice and observe how our breath changes and shifts as we add movement or as we add things with our body posture. And again, mindfulness is noticing the present moment, and we're honoring it, not judging it, drawing in kindness and curiosity to whatever it is that we're noticing. So continue to breathe. And if you want to rock your knees side to side, you can. And just kind of notice what this posture feels like in your body. Another option is to have your feet on the ground, and you can rock windshield side to side, and maybe you try both. And you can just kind of notice which one honors where you're at today, and then meet your needs. And you get to choose how fast or how slow you want to rock side to side with your knees. I want to invite you to just keep that breath, that nice long inhale and exhale. And just notice how the movement feels on your low back and your knees in your body. Next, I want to invite you to take one of your knees straight to your chest and the other one long. You can choose what side you want to start with. And if holding your leg long doesn't honor you, you can definitely bend your knee. So these are two different options. I want you just to hold and breathe. And as you exhale, releasing any tension, softening any muscles that feel tense. And then drawing that leg up and switching sides. Again, noticing what one side feels, and it'll might feel different, might feel the same. One side you might be able to extend, and the other one you maybe need to bend. What honors you today in this moment? And giving yourself permission to be exactly what you need to be. How's your breath? Notice any shifts or changes that happen. And then graciously just return to that nice inhale and exhale. All right, next, either draw your knees into your chest or bend your knees with feet on the ground. And then again, just kind of gently rock side to side, noticing how your body feels. And then when you feel ready, I invite you to drop your knees to one side. So you can drop your knees or you can do a nice full-on spinal twist, whatever honors your body. We want to have our shoulder blades on the ground, and we can cactus our arms or lay them out like a T. And we want our face either up to the sky or opposite to our knees. So you can give kind of each one of these options a try. You can have a deeper spinal twist, or if you can have just a nice gentle spinal twist. What honors you today? And so whatever honors you, just breathe. This is a great posture for just letting your breath do the work. So drawing that breath in long and slow and wide. And as you exhale, just letting gravity take your knees. Your knees don't have to be touching the ground at all. You can just let gravity take, relaxing those muscles, letting your breath and the posture do the work. A few more breaths here, drawing it in and releasing and exhale. And then when you feel ready, coming center, maybe you rock side to side. And then when you feel ready again, the other side, you can just drop your knees, or you can come into more of a full spinal twist. And this side again may feel different, may have different needs. So I invite you to just give each one a try, honor your body, and then let your breath and the posture do the work. Inhale and exhale. Receiving the breath of life, oxygen, and then exhale, just releasing, softening, letting gravity take your knees down. Taking 2 or 3 more breaths here. And then you choose when you want to come center. And then when you're ready, you can again rock side to side, just noticing, observing what shifts have happened in your body, in your emotions, in your mind, in your breath. If you want to do any other postures on your own, feel free to right now. What would feel good for your body? And then when you're ready, you can come into the Savasana, the final resting posture. Your arms can be wherever they feel the most honoring. They could be alongside in cactus, wherever they are. Just let the earth beneath you fully support you. And just relax any tight or tense muscles as best as you're able. Let your fingers curl. Let your feet fall to the side. And just breathe. You can come to your natural breath. Again, just giving yourself permission to be just as you are. Allowing yourself to just find stillness and rest as best as you're able for these last few moments. So, taking as much time as you need in this posture. And when you're ready, just begin to bring really gentle movements as you're laying there, just in your fingers and toes, just coming out of a place of stillness really gently, really kindly. Wrists and ankles, elbows, knees. And then slowly shifting, maybe coming over to your side to a fetal position, taking a few breaths there. Just noticing how that posture feels in your body. And then when you're ready, you can come to a seated position, taking a nice few breaths. Just taking a moment and noticing how you feel, mind, body, emotions. I want to thank you for joining me for this practice this morning. I hope you feel calm uh, and ready for your day.